On the island of Sodor, these two
Yeah.
idiots right here were doing the funny Geek Aftershow episode about the stupid train show.
There two, there four, there six, there eight. I want a fucking lobotomy
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Geek
at the Geek
Aftershow.
Aftershow.
We're recording.
And I don't have a dumb quip this time. But anyway, welcome to the second Thomas episode. I only think we're gonna do 4 of these, unless we want to make another one about the movies. But yeah, we're doing the era that nobody cares for, seasons 8 through 16.
Well, for one, I want
The
to
hit entertainment era of this godforsaken train show.
and Nitrogen Era, technically. So
They're both owned by Hit.
yeah, I guess basically. Well, yeah, we're gonna cover the specials with where they are chronologically. I think that
And
just
we have
makes
one,
things.
2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 specials ready to talk about with you.
Yeah, this is gonna probably be a lengthy one today. We'll kind of see.
It
Um,
depends. So let's start where no other person saying what this era begins than season 8, released in 2004.
yeah, and season 8 was just
Like we watched all of these, like preface this, or we watched all of these like before, like dedicating ourselves to like this.
and it's so weird because like season 7, you can feel that drop off in quality. Like at least some people could pick up on it. Season 8 is just where it's evident for everyone. Like, oh my god, this is just like where we're at now. And it's
Like season 8, it's like people like with season 7, I could absolutely feel the writers running out of steam. Like I feel bad for poor David Benton, who is just like, what is this script? Okay, I have to film this. All right, just get Thomas out of the set and I'll start shooting it.
yeah. And then so with the change of director with Steve Asquith, it's kind of weird because like on
He
one
brought
hand,
life into the show. On the other hand, he just kind of like gave it like a more routine like
exactly.
direction.
Yeah, he's just reusing the same kind of pans and zoom ins constantly, and it's just like, come on, that's lazy.
There was one really good pen in Thomas Saves the Day. You could throw a clip on screen for that. I'll have to clip it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The one shot's coming to my head when he's like passing the trucks, and it's like this low angle, and just
Yeah.
pulling between them. That was an 8 shot too. There's probably some others
Yeah.
that I'm not thinking of, but yeah, ultimately,
Let's just address the big visual shaped elephant in the room.
yeah,
I can't stand the visuals for this season.
no,
I
they're
can't.
boring.
For the next 2 seasons, I can't stand it.
Yeah, because it's just like very much okay. A lot of the main sets still look okay, but the mainline sets are fucking bad. I don't understand. Like, they just
Uh,
completely gave up making them look interesting. You know? Yeah, it's really
because I
annoying.
guess that's what happens when you make a season every single year. You only have so
Right.
much time to build. Like they had to build a grand total of fucking wiki work a grand total of 186 gauge 1 sets for this season
Damn.
alone.
Yeah, it's
And that's not counting ones that are used for exclusively in learning segments.
yeah. It just very much screams to me like, okay,
Like they
yeah,
filmed the fucking windmill, the marshland windmill. They filmed that, but didn't use it. So why fucking use it? Film it then.
yeah. It is a real shame they didn't use the planned intro, or it was gonna be. Because originally Mike and Junior were gonna be on, and they sent demos in, but it just it didn't work out. And it makes me think like, okay, so they
And
probably had the theme song in mind when they filmed the recreation of the intro. Like, I don't know.
I think they did have some sort of some sort of legal thing going on.
That probably
I
was
know
the
there was
case.
something. Like they would have stayed on Thomas, but Robert Archer's score for the next like 4 seasons is just like oh wait 9, 10. Yeah, it's just bad. Sure, is there an occasional like piece like the runaway theme in Thomas Saves the Day or the chase theme in Halloween? Sure, but most of it is just fucking shitty brass. Like it's the shit you'd hear in like school band.
Yeah, I if by like fucking probably not even season 10. Season 10, we are definitely getting sick and tired of that damn music because they reuse the cues constantly. There's like zero variation. At a certain point, they just stopped writing new ones. Like season 11, there was like none. We're getting ahead of ourselves, of course, with that, but it's just like God, they didn't give two shits about like giving this show like an actual like constantly like fresh musical identity, let alone like good. Because like,
But need I fucking mention the songs, which is the first season where they're done by Ed Welch,
yeah,
and it's also the first one that makes me want to get a colonoscopy because of how bad they are for the most part.
yeah. Because like I guess the
And
engine
fun fact,
follows.
Steve Asquith wasn't even familiar with the books. I have his SIF interview pulled up
That's actually crazy. Wow.
because he's just an intern, an assistant.
Yeah, it made sense to like put him on at the forefront as given it was David
Asquith had a
Lynch.
good deal of influence theory from Series 6 onwards of how the sets looked.
Not just the sets, the writing too, because they based all this off the Writer's Bible, which was primarily based off season 6. And boy, oh boy, is it blatant because
Allegedly, season 8 began development as a Ghislaine season in 2002, 2003, and then Abby Grant fucked it. And there are alleged draft scripts going around. I think Terrence was in one of them. I'm not believing anything until we actually get a draft.
I would like to see those honestly, if they were gonna be like truer to like that weird middle era between like because people say it's like the fucking Ghislaine eras with this season brain rot number insert brain rot numbers here, but like yeah, the fucking and it's just like it's such a damn like shame that they just didn't fucking
It apparently, according to Ascot, he's like it struck him and some others that they were delivering shit in open wagons,
oh
but
my
their
god.
protests fell on deaf ears. Like you're the fucking filmmakers, surely you could have done something, but you have to follow the script.
Yeah, it just felt like at this point, you know, the mall makers were starting to not have fun. There were still occasional like cute little visual gags with the people
Like
figurines in particular.
I know they still do a lot of the shake and shit. I know they still do that, but
Yeah,
they do that better in the next in the first 4 CGI seasons.
yeah. There's also the fucking GoPro camera. I'm so glad they ditched that for the most part for this season.
GoPro in air quotes. Thanks, Tug.
Yeah, like it's I don't know the visual quality of some parts is so fucking jarring in the draw. Like and speaking of visual quality, yeah, I hate that this and the next two seasons are SD. They look so dog shit. Like it's just oh my god, it's kind of unwatchable in such low quality. Frankly, it's quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like we'll get when
It's
we
just like I these seasons are just like so ugly to look at. Like I could not name you a single episode from this season specifically that I actually genuinely liked. And for the sake of being charitable, Thomas and Friends, I'm gonna pull up my personal ranking doc that I made.
I can look through. I'm looking at the episode list to pick a favorite because yeah, season 8 is so mediocre. It's not even like the worst season, but it's so fucking boring. Like it makes season 7 look great by comparison. It's actually
That
crazy.
the one I picked for favorite was Thomas and the fireworks display. It was a nice Thomas and James episode, I guess.
Well, let me see here because man, what the fuck? I feel like some of these I've just kind of blanked out my mind, just like looking at the fucking, even with the screenshots. It's just like I guess by technicality, it's an obvious answer. Fucking Halloween, sure, yeah.
It's the one by process of elimination, because of course you're gonna pick the one that stands out from the crowd somewhat.
Yeah,
I still can't believe fucking Percy and the Magic Carpet was Asquith's favorite episode that he directed.
yeah. I get Abby Grant was pretty happy to get it up there too. I'm just a, it's just
Again,
interesting they had to fight.
again, fuck Abby Grant. You are a transphobe.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit for that. But like also like it's funny that Hit like was scared to get about probably because of tragic failure to mention that sort of thing in the show. I guess they got over it quick with calling all engines, which I guess we could do after season 9 or before.
Calling all engines happens before season 9.
Yeah.
In production order. Why are people crushing on Kit from Gameverse? Oh my.
Hey, it just came out. It's just, you know. Well, I guess the two teasers been out.
Don't they do this shit with every single girl glitch character?
Technically, it was based off a fucking mini series. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, Squeak, Rattle, and Roll was also good, I guess. Fuck, it's just like, yeah, there's not a lot to say about season 8. None of those stories, like, just fucking jump out at you in any way. It's just like, they do some, like, God, just some fucking bizarre bullshit, like, with Henry, just, like, suddenly, like, I appreciate they keep the emphasis on nature, but why
I
for
mean, there's
one,
that one episode where Thomas gets big ass fish thrown at him, and they show the pack skill prop for a little bit. That was neat. It shares the same title as that season 4 episode. That's something. Ooh.
fish is just like if we're talking about, since we're in season 8, we might as well talk about Emily. Why did they fucking try to make
There's no
Emily the main
one
character?
quite like Emily.
I am just
Fun,
I don't
Emily.
understand why people are trying to. It's probably Tug's video that was mainly like, oh, she actually does have things going for her. No, she doesn't. She's a fucking unbearable piece of shit. And when she isn't that, she's just a blank cookie cutter slate. I'm sorry, but it's just like,
I think I said this during the season 7 segment last time, but I'll say it again. Emily is just like such a nothing character to the cast. Like, I know you have to have her because female character and gender balance or whatever.
one of
Like, and
seven males.
and I'm happy that they chose her over Duck, allegedly, but they never do anything fun with Emily to the point where to get me to care about her. That's my stance on it, because like, after season 16, they just revert her to the woe is me. I've never pulled a special before, because she goes up to Duncan and Reneus and she's like, "What is the most special thing you've ever done?" And Duncan's like, "The most special thing I've ever done is for the giant elephant statue." And then Reneus just mentions the fucking dinosaur episode in that.
The thing, and I actually probably vaguely know what you're talking about, despite me not fully seeing the Brenner era, which we will soon, because, yeah. But, man, like, they even did a precursor to that kind of struggle for her in the Nitrogen era, which I guess we'll talk about when we get to that, but, God, like, this is probably my least favorite Emily season, because her lead episodes this year are so unbearable, just like, even in the Snowplow one especially, even at the point where, it seems like she, in the story, the plot demands her to be apologetic. She's still being a piece of shit, and it's just like, oh my god, what a great female lead, guys. That's such a great moral model, am I right? It's just like, fuck you. Like, you're one female character, you give all this...
I don't really have, the season suffers the most from its limited cast, because this is like the first season since probably ever up to this point not to introduce any new characters. It's just us in the Steam team for 26 episodes, and it gets repetitive very quickly.
Yeah, it's just fucking empty. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, is there really anything else we can say about Series 8? It's fucking...
Not really, no. Oh, the learning segments.
I never watched those, so I don't care. I guess Calling All Engines were forced to watch them, which, hey, is a perfect segue. I'll give this...
It's just this movie is just like...
Where did I put it? Actually, wait, are we still going to give our ratings? Because I know
Series 8 is an F- in parenting. Don't let your kids watch it.
I'll give it...
Don't let your kids watch it!
I got it. I can't really... I don't even know if I can really give the seasons we're talking about. The specials I will, but the seasons I'm not even gonna fucking try.
You don't know.
They're all.
You don't know who Stefan Carl is, do you?
Oh, I know. I know Lazy Town. I know the memes. And may God rest his soul.
He was a good man.
Yeah.
I think we should dedicate this to fucking David Mitten, just because we didn't dedicate the last one to Britt.
Oh, dedicate it to both of them then, because. Supposedly in Britt's collection there was a VHS she taped of a Hit Era episode.
Yeah.
And she never played it back.
Yeah.
She was probably heartbroken seeing what it became. That's...
Yeah, I wouldn't blame her with that. Anyway, Calling All Engines. I put it above David Diesel's...
above David Diesel's snore fest. What was this movie trying to be? I guess I don't know. I can't decide.
I think the crew themselves were not certain that a theatrical special was viable.
Theatrical.
Theatrical in air quotes. God, I misused my words.
I can't see whether it's a bit better or a bit worse. If I think it's a bit better or a bit worse than other people say. Maybe it's a bit worse because it's just like, man... This movie is so desperate for, like, the first fucking, like, TV special. I don't understand what the thought process was. Because, like, for one, it's not even a movie.
It's just a very long episode, yeah.
Fucking half of it is the learning segments and the songs and bullshit. And it's just like, yeah, like I don't understand what the fuck they were thinking putting the learning segments themselves in the thing. Everyone complains about this, but it's just like, oh my god, it's so dry. I've never watched a supercut of the movie either. I always force myself
I don't.
every
I can.
time.
I always watch myself to watch the full thing.
Yeah, because it's so
There's nothing special or theatrical about it, for lack of a
no.
better term. It looks, sounds, and is paced and written like the season
Yeah.
badly.
The only two things that come out of this special is, oh look, we have a special set we can build and show like every so often, and then fucking Emily joins to Miss Sheds, and again, not really warranted because she's still being fucking insufferable in the scenes with like when Thomas is like forced to go sleep there because of all the contrived bullshit where like Tim Sheds gets fucking destroyed. And it's like,
Yeah, and it's fucking Thomas's fault the whole conflict starts because he's a fucking abject retard and sends Diesel with a truck of bananas to the docks.
fucking bananas, dude. I will say, like, if we're talking like the aggression of like, I really, I can't decide whether I like or hate like the conflict in this movie with the Stevies and Diesels, because the sequence of them like fucking beating the shit out of each other is easily the best part of the movie. But then like the actual like,
Especially when you speed it up. That I always thought Henry got covered in coke as a kid.
yeah. But yeah, because like they resolve the conflict. It's just like, oh, it's just they all talk, okay. And then Sir Tom echoes, and it's like, yeah, we're fine now. It's just like, I guess it's the best way they handle one of the best ways they handle the Steamy and Diesel like conflict they overuse in the show.
Best in air quotes. I don't think it's just like it's already long overstayed welcome by this point. And what the hell is Derek on the hill?
They cameoed some random fucking like. Why is Daisy there? Of all
like.
Why?
You could have used Boko. They share the same chassis. You could have
for a movie
Boko's
called
Boko's in the writers' Bibles.
For a movie called Calling All Engines, there's a strange lack of a lot of the side peeps, and I'm just like I'm struggling to understand why they called it that. You know,
Diesel 10 is in this,
and Lady.
They fucking his chassis isn't sitting on the prop correctly, and then Nitrogen put it in CGI. I mentioned that before. That's the only notable thing about him. If you look at any promo pictures with him now,
that is fucking hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, Diesel 10 in this movie is easily like my least favorite appearance of him. He does nothing. He's just sitting there.
He's not as lobotomized as he is in season 17, where he is getting pissy over Christmas decorations.
Oh god, yeah, we have that episode to watch. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. It's just like, bro. Yes, I've seen that one before. I'm not entirely shelty with the Brenner era. Yeah,
it's just like I think they should have kept him a movies only character.
True. At least that
like,
was
apparently
the
there's contention because like they think we can't use him because Sony owns the characters. Mattel owns everything from the film except the actual film itself.
Yeah, Diesel 10 is just like a fucking like. It's so funny that he's called like a maintenance diesel, and yet it still looks fucking ridiculous with the claw on top of him. It's just like, also they weirdly like operate Pinchy in this movie, and like the fucking, whenever like shit falls on him, it just cracks me up, and like they let him like just hang there randomly in some shots. Oh, it's so stupid. And like the. It's just funny that like even with Magic Road isn't canon, they imply that there was past experience with the fucker.
Also narrow gauge Rusty. Small scale Rusty is in this too for some reason. He's considered mythical.
I really like that lady sequence because
the songs in this movie, like if you're gonna do a magical training or TV show, a realistic train show, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I cannot get over how they lobotomized Diesel 10's prop. Like Pinchy doesn't even work fucking right. You can actually see him. Like you can actually see how rigid and janky the movement on the crane is compared to how smooth it was in Magic Railroad.
Not to mention that cursed ass happy face. I never liked that.
Like they dropped it off the viaduct, and it was fucking fucked after that. A few years ago, a man jumped in front of Diesel 10. He hasn't been the same since.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I guess that bridge collapse seems okay. I'm just looking at
the songs in the movie are fine.
Yeah,
they're not
whatever.
like I like I don't like any of them. Not really. And you say I hate most modern music.
I think they're catchy, but they're very much just like, whatever. We could do this fucking
I
normally.
think we can move on to I don't really have much to say about the movie. It's just like boring.
Oh yeah, the nightmare sequence is stupid as
Those are
fuck.
funny.
What were they smoking when they filmed those?
Yeah, Percy on a goddamn roller coaster. James is a scarecrow. Edward hung himself.
Let me say for the record, there was a deleted song just for that. It's like you fuck.
Isn't that on the DVD?
I don't know. I've never listened to it, but it's the fact they made a song dedicated to that is hilarious. Anyway, fucking 2 or 3 out of 10. This shit is fucking
3 out of 10. Yeah, I agree.
Why?
Season 9. Season 9.
Season 9 is both better and worse than Season 8. It's actually fucking incredible how they... It seemed like they were actually they were figuring some things out, but then they also took so many steps backward. It's fascinating. It's fascinating.
It's like, people say this is the best one. First of all, you're fucking wrong. Secondly...
Well, it's contested, because some people say it's 8, some people say it's 11. I don't know anybody in their right mind who says it's 10, thank God. We'll get to that.
We'll get to Season 10. We only have, like... Season 9, it's like... I'm gonna pull up the episode list. Season 9 is weird, because, like... I think it's better and worse than Season 8. Worse because its characters... It has new characters and doesn't do shit with half of them. Better because it's not about the Steam Team 24/7. It has the little narrow gauge toddlers to worry about.
Yeah. Fucking narrow gauges. I'll save my breath for a second because, like, like the season, it is really interesting how, like, it's just like it's even inconsistent in some. So, like, for example, the new characters, because I like the Mighty Mac episode, but then with shit like fucking...
it's one engine, but they are two individuals. Like, I know they were gonna do it with like Little Giant. Where the gimmick with that was, like, one side would be really happy and the other side would hate his life and want to end it. But, like, I'd like that. It'd be morbid, but it'd be sort of the kind of shit Audrey would write, since he envisions little trains from the London Underground as worms.
Yeah, I could actually feel something a little inspired there if they just bothered to use him more than once. I also like Dennis. I liked him as a kid, because this season has some of the few hit-era episodes I actually grew up with. It was the Thomas and the Treasure DVD, but yeah, which means yes, I saw the fucking shitty.
No, Thomas and the Treasure was Season 10, wasn't it?
It was Series 9 and 10. I think it was Series 10 that came out though. Yes, but yeah, fucking Molly and Neville, they're nothing, absolutely nothing. At least I would have remembered Molly more if they went with the old face. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying to look at. It's like, why is it so big? But, and Neville especially, it's so funny because one of my other Thomas friend fucking likes the guy. And it's just like, how? He doesn't even say half a dozen lines of dialogue, I don't think. So wait, what is
Neville only has 4 words total of lines.
I'm so glad we didn't.
But they pick a unique and odd basis for him, only to do nothing with him.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so glad we didn't watch the specials chronologically. So it feels so shitty. It feels wrong to say calling all engines is before this, because we still have the engines fucking, like, the Steamies and Diesel shit with them hating each other. Yeah, it's honestly the new engine is particularly egregious in that, because it's like fucking hearing Edward talk smack in particular. It's just like, bro, this is the season.
I think we can. Yeah, we know Edward's a bum. Let's just talk about the fucking narrow gauge toddlers.
Oh my god, what were they smoking when they sat there and thought, "Oh,
Inky, calm down. It's chill vibes, We're chill vibes, just only us."
It's yeah. Just imagine taking those, like, I don't know if they were exactly fan favorites at the time, but, like, God, it makes me wish they were, because it's just like I guess some of them are not as bad. I guess Peter, Sam, mostly Duncan.
I like them. Like Peter, like I saw a tweet a couple days ago that Peter Sam grew into sort of a more angsty teen in this era, and I am a fan of that.
Which is funny because he was like fucking cookie cutter nice before, right? I guess I don't mind that. Rosie's okay, I guess, but yeah, fucking Scarlo and Renee's, dude. What the hell? Like,
they just became utter fetuses and babies.
They generally did not. They either didn't watch an episode, because Steve Asquith worked on this shit. He didn't, like, look at the scripts along the line and go, he maybe just didn't care. Probably that's the more likely scenario. That sucks because yeah, Scarlet the Brave is fucking dog water. Again, I grew up with that was my first exposure to the Narrowgate shit, or it was Snow. I have no idea. Either way, crazy first impressions. Either way, if we're because like, why? What? Fucking, they forgot Duncan Duncan was an episode too. Again, they based this shit off season 6. You think they would like, yeah. This season has some starts having like awful episodes, not just like bad ones, just straight
like my least favorite this season was ironically one of the new character ones. It was Molly's.
Yeah, Molly's
like you're fucking telling me Thomas and the Rainbow also got nominated for a fucking. I mean, what was this? I fucking episode nominated for
an Emmy.
Rainbow. No, I don't think it was an Emmy. I think it was nominated for the British equivalent of an Oscar, which is a BAFTA. And
yeah, I got nominated for a BAFTA.
I'm trying to find it.
Why?
Yeah, it was nominated for a British Academy in Television Arts Award. Why would you nominate it for a BAFTA?
God, what the fuck? Yeah,
but Abby Grant wrote this one, and then she said this was one of her favorites, centering around Thomas.
Okay, then. Like, yeah, he hasn't seen a rainbow in all of his time. All right, sure.
So you're telling me it's never rained in the past, like, what, 200 episodes now?
God. Yeah, because, like, even in looking at the episode list just pisses me off. Yeah, everyone says Respect for Gordon is the best of the season. It's good. I don't know if it's the greatest of the era or anything. I guess...
Again, most of these hit episodes suffer from being 7 minutes long.
I mean, Respect for Gordon does use its runtime pretty well. I can see why people praise it. It's not like... It just feels like, yeah, you could still feel the shackles just a little bit, because it's the fucking hit era. I guess Thomas...
Like, in terms of... Thomas and the what?
Thomas and the Statue was probably my favorite one. I can't say for certain.
My favorite was the Magic Lamp.
Yeah, that one had some neat lore to it. Oh, hey, it was Sharon Miller. Wow.
Because it's an episode not focused around that blue douchebag.
It's almost like Sharon Miller gets too much hate.
Audiences at home, we will be sick of Thomas by the time we get to the Nitrogen series.
Yeah. Yeah. It's...
Yeah, I think I don't have much to say. I give the season like a 6 out of 10. It's passable. I have nothing really else to say about the season, honestly.
Did I give season 8 a score? I don't think I did. I said I wasn't.
You gave it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I give Colonial Engines a 3. I guess. Yeah, and then season 9. I'll give it a 3 as well. These hit and Nitrogen seasons, you'll notice they like just kind of blend together for us. They have enough distinct to say like, okay, yeah, I guess I prefer to go this one for this thing, but it's just like, oh my god. Okay, now on to absolute fucking abysmal
I don't want to watch series 10.
Don't want to watch.
This is not only the worst season of the hit era, but also the worst season of Thomas and Friends that I have ever seen.
I can't say for certain because we haven't gotten the big world yet, but yeah, I have to agree with you. Season 10 is insanely bad. Like
like every episode follows the 3-strike formula. Like they use it a little in season 8, some in season 9, and then it's nearly every episode here.
Yeah, season 10 is where they just settle into this fight. And
you know it's bad when the premiere episode is Thomas sharing a truck of cocaine,
and there's 2
extra
episodes.
Not being able to see the trail.
There's not
that
26.
He is leaving behind.
There's fucking 28 episodes.
28.
Oh, because it's an anniversary thing or something. They never gave like a clear reason why. That's like the presumed one. But Jesus, dude, it makes it so much worse.
At least the 4 Nitrogen seasons were 20 episodes of pop.
Yeah, they had longer run times to compensate though. Those were 9 minutes, which God help us when we talk about that. But yeah, series 10. You know, it was that bad for us when we had to like double speed, like at least most of it. It was genuinely fucking like
going through the ranking right now, and I did not like. I think. Apart from like 3 episodes, I like in air quotes. I did not enjoy any of these.
Yeah, because again, I'm looking at the list here, and it's just nothing's speaking to me. Nothing's fucking speaking. It's Good to Be Gordon. Wow, I guess that was the best one by technicality, but it's still not. It's Good to Be Gordon. Well, the episode wasn't very good, so it's not.
It has the funny clip where fucking Henry shits himself.
Yeah, and the driver fucking dies as well, Lamau. Except that wasn't even the episode. That was a
Yeah.
blooper. That's the most memorable thing about the episode to people is something that wasn't even in it. So
Yes, it's just that boring. It's just that forgettable, ain't it?
I guess Big Strong Henry the crash in it is fucking funny if you watch the US dub.
Generally, speaking. Okay, now is a perfect time to segue into narrators. Michael Angelos is just.
He's bored.
He just.
I can't
He
blame
just
him.
sounds like I can't believe he like stuck around for this long.
He's stuck all the way to season 16, and like by that point, you can tell he's not giving a shit. But he's also like straining himself to give his energy. God bless the
Like
dude.
this.
The fact
Like
he had
I don't
enough
know
passion.
if I have to keep reiterating this, but this is the thing he is most well known for. Like he's had niche acting roles. I've seen him in a few things. Like put that clip I sent you a while ago on my Blue Sky. Those bosses came into my house, kidnapped my daughter, and subjected her to a night of terror, and then they ripped me off for 25,000 quid. Like he's a good actor.
Yeah, he generally is. But here it's just like, yeah, by the hit era, you could tell he was just like, the scripts just weren't intriguing. And again, it begs the question, yeah, because it clearly wasn't pay. There was just something, in his heart about, his time on this that was personal to him or something. Because man, like, he just, he kept trying, like he didn't try in like the actual narration, but he kept trying to come back. That's, despite all the opportunities they could have given him with the door. That's admirable. Michael Brandon, on the other hand, like it's so apparent to me that like they were so desperate to find someone that this guy just didn't know. Oh yeah, like what tone is because like he gives these.
Oh, Michael Brandon even contribute to Angelus when he died.
Even his
That's
regular
sweet.
narration gets so exhausting after a while. The character voices, yeah, they're bad. Everyone knows they're fucking like just all over the place. They don't even stay consistent between episodes in a fucking single season. So what does it matter? Like
Yes, this is like 28 episodes of both 7-minute length. Like I think around
it
episode
grates
like
on
8,
me.
I was winded. I was done with this. It's just like
fucking
Thomas's
grinds you.
frosty friend is one of the worst things I've ever subjected
I
myself
couldn't
to.
even look at the fucking screen when me and Ty watched that. I was the one episode
The
where
entire
I
plot
was
is just Thomas thinks a snowman gets hitched to Thomas's buffers and it won't stop following him. And instead of doing the sensible thing and just stopping and having it unhooked, he runs around like an idiot who didn't put his pants on before going to school. And he repeats the same line 5 times. Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me?
oh my god, yeah. Like I watched it before with my eyes open, I promise, in its entirety. But like when we watched it, I just couldn't give it the dignity because yeah, that promo image looks so stupid. It's so fucking. They thought that was like a genuine like thing that would look marketable. That's just so embarrassing. That script. Who wrote it? Genuinely, hold on. We gotta like call it.
Hold
Sharon
on,
Miller.
I'm
Of
gonna do it.
course,
I'm gonna.
of course. This was like again. She wrote your favorite episode last season, and then it's just like Hit was like, nope, you got to do this now, and it's like, ugh, feel bad for her.
It's Sharon Miller wrote fucking Thomas's frosty dick.
Yeah, I think okay. I guess. Yeah, I guess
This
so.
season is my least favorite of the show. Easily, it's just like
Yeah.
you could have done like you could have like cut 6 of these and make 20 episodes.
Duncan's Bluff is probably my favorite episode because yeah, these two jackasses fucking like.
My favorite was James the Second Best because of the funny billboard visual.
Yeah, they're both on the line. Those are like the only two that like had any fucking life in me. It's good to be Gordon. Everyone's like glazing it desperately because there's barely any straws you can grasp in this season. It's just so.
Unlike the next season, which let's you know what? I don't think we should give season 10 the light of day anymore. Let's just move on to the next, right?
Yeah, fuck season 10. Like all my homies.
And it's just like the grade
1 out of
is like
10. Fucking
0
dog
out of
shit.
10. Anyway, season 11.
Yeah.
I felt a greater I felt like I'm gonna go turn the light on. However, give me a minute. Like,
Yeah, mind you, I only felt like I didn't feel that much substantial, breathing of life, but I definitely felt like yeah, the season 11 was when they finally. It sadly was the last like full model season, but they actually did give a shit for the most part.
Like when we got to it, I felt like an immediate like burst of
We
serotonin.
woke up from the coma, yeah, like right out of the gate. Thomas and the Storyteller, not like a great episode, but holy
Where
shit, the
where he's
visual
helping
quality already.
like he's helping three people instead of making three mistakes. And just
Yeah,
also it's in HD now, and I do have the HD copies on my computer, so I can just browse those as we talk. And
yeah,
it's
the
very
versions
like
that I'm showing, I'm pretty sure didn't you like color correct them, Tyler, or
yeah.
yeah, so
I mean,
these
a
are
friend did
edited
that together.
versions. Because like I'll just address this right now. I don't know if the versions we watched had the tint adjusted or something. Yeah, like the yellow tint thing is not like that bad. Like it's people exaggerate as like the
It's still
ugliest thing ever.
poppable. It looks apparently it was done to make the season look like it was done on film stock. They didn't do it well, but I can tolerate it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's there. It's not like oh, it distract. It makes the episodes don't all look like piss, guys. Come on, it's like they're trying to make it look warm and sunny. I think too. I think it wasn't just like
Like season 11, like it dump like it does. It's a season that dumps its load of good episodes first, and then slowly goes to shit as it goes. But I don't know. The bad episodes this time weren't as bad as like 9, 8, and 10.
I think it
They weren't
helps
as
too
bad.
the order we watched them in. I don't know if it was production or the order we watched them in. They were spread throughout. So Cool Truckings was like near the end of the season, which that feels a lot better.
Yeah.
It makes it
But
more.
it's time to address the elephant in the room. Like they did this, they shot the season 3 parts. The initial standard gauge shit, the Great Discovery shit with the narrow gauge engines, and for that shitty DVD that I have, and the remaining standard gauge footage with a bunch of reshoots for no reason.
Yeah, it's not like the because I
Like I
know.
know some of the reshoots 2 years ago surfaced in HD because PBS Retro is a thing.
Yeah,
But it's time to give you a little story time because this was the season of Thomas coming out when I was very young. Like again, I've told this story before. Like I said it. Like I've told this story before. Like in like very late 2007 or early 2008. I was just exposed to Thomas via, Sprout on the Goodnight Show block, and
rest in peace,
it
Sprout.
brings it
Brilliant channel,
it
you.
it, it brings a tear to my eye thinking about it because it was like it was the first time I ever saw anything on TV. It's just
Yeah,
like I was totally entranced by Thomas. I just saw something in it. Like these are the episodes people consider as the bad ones, and yet I saw something in it that you know I felt safe. Like I could just sit in front of the TV. I could just sit there and be entranced by these trains doing their thing, regardless of quality, and I could have a smile on my face while they did it. It's the last. Uh, I just wish. I just wish we could be kids again. Like I'll never get that feeling back. I can laugh at bad episodes with you all day long, but I'll never get that feeling back of just watching Thomas at the TV as a young boy, being totally entranced by the trains and the world they live in, these sets told through beautiful visuals, the music and the narration. I'll never ever get that feeling back.
yeah, same here, man. I did see a few episodes through Sprout, including a season 12 one. Weirdly, we'll get to that because season 12 is a fascinating beast. But yeah, my first experience I think was through the Trust Thomas DVD, which yeah, I guess that explains my season 3 bias a little bit.
And the first episode I ever saw was the season standout, Thomas and the spaceship, because
Oh my god, that
holy
the
fuck!
story's
Like
kind of whatever, but
I
the
kept glazing you. I kept glazing these visuals, and then when you watched it, you were equally infatuated with it as I was.
it's beautiful. Yeah, like for such a whatever episode, they just went. Again, they woke up. I imagine like Steve Asquith just finally was just like making do and just like doing the best like shots he could. Oh, it's just so pretty. It helps.
I like the darker night visuals. Like one of my favorite shots. Like there's so many shots are just Thomas running by with the lights. The conversation scene at the sheds too is really well lit. Like I forgot to mention this earlier, but they use a lot more contrasty shadows in season 11,
Yeah,
partly because high definition. The
Yeah,
shadow work is genuinely much better and gives everything so much more definition to it.
yeah, it just looks. Oh, it looks so much more like they actually cared about like having nicer lighting. I guess sometimes it's a little much. There's like that one shot of Henry and Thomas in the sheds that I think looks a little weird with the contrast, but yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
that's like the
so
episode after
great.
this. Like one of my favorite shots ever in the model series. Not just in the model series, not just in like the hit era, but like Model Thomas as a whole is just like the shot of the shot of like I'm trying to find it in my thing, but the shot of Jeremy landing down the runway with how it's lit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
beautiful.
like the fog, the staging, camera, the lights. It's all really wonderful and fun.
Yeah, you could tell Steve Asker was desperately trying to find a moment to go David Minton and make
And
like
this
the hardest
episode
night
is just like one
shots.
of the better. I think this episode benefits from being filmed at 50 frames per second instead of 25.
Yeah, it kind of just feels
Like the
real.
sweep, like the sweeping fog effects too. Like those look really good at 50 frames per second. And
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know. I've gotten used to the 50 frames per second in HD.
yeah. So yeah, not only do the visuals get an upgrade, the writing too is like compared to Series 10, it's a miracle. I would say it's only like it's not like that much better than Season 9, but like yeah, there's so many more like episodes where they
Like
were
Dirty Work is a fun one. Like James trying to keep is like trying to actually help his
yeah.
friends out. Draymond is another fun one.
Emily's
They copied
rubbish
that with
was
a great
fucking
race.
hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah, Emily meets a redditor. He's like,
he was stalking
I
her
am
around a
Whiff because
bunch.
I'm a bit smelly.
Oh my
I'm a bit
god!
smelly. My name is Whiff.
You're gonna help me collect garbage.
And then he just keeps following her around for no reason.
Yeah. Hector the Horde. Everyone loves that one. That is a banger.
My favorite episode this season. Let me go check my ranking, dog.
Yeah, there's a
I
bunch
actually
of
don't
good
remember one.
ones. So it's
My
kind
favorite was Thomas in the runaway car. I just
yeah,
liked how batshit crazy that one was.
yeah, that
Felt
one
very
was
season
very
5 -esque.
goofy. uh, hmm. Yeah, there's still like a handful, just like whatever ones. You said you liked the Billy episode.
I
Eh,
never said I liked it. It's ironic enjoyment because sometimes a bad episode is better than a boring episode.
that's where the repetitive dialogue really started getting on my nerves. Where like
Like, stop telling me what to do, Thomas. You are a very bossy
yeah, they say
Indian.
that shit like half a dozen times. It's just like, come on, guys, what the fuck? Yeah, Thomas the Stinky Cheese is blech, whatever.
And that is the episode they picked for CGI testing for some reason.
and the Billy
And
one,
I,
but
and
we
I
don't
think we
have the
can talk
Billy
about
one.
that. I think we can talk about the CGI test because we haven't talked about it.
I think it
It
looks interesting.
it was Nitrogen's like first attempt at animating Thomas.
I thought it was
And there's
Stardust.
some things that no, it was Nitrogen. Like Dino recommended Nitrogen to hit. And the plan was that they were going to animate and Dino would direct it.
Season
That it,
12. I thought we were talking about the Stinky Cheese test. I thought that was Stardust Pictures.
Stinky cheese. Yeah, Stinky Cheese. The Stinky Cheese test was by Nitrogen.
Oh,
It was just
so I
done
guess it
under
was a
Dino's direction,
misconception
like
the whole
season
time. Wow.
12 was.
I didn't know
But
that
there's some
part.
things in this test that I do like. Like I like how Thomas's face is more like the model series. I like
Diesel's
that more.
looks blech. But yeah, I think the main issue is just like it looks like the big world bouncing, but just kind of rougher. Because like people bitch. About
They
big
don't
world
bounce
bouncing.
on that. They don't bounce on that.
Or Thomas does a little bit. But it's just like
Yeah, he does the nitrogen bouncing. It's that sort of shit. And just generally the lighting looking like shit. Because generally you could chalk that up to it being,
yeah, that was just a
2007.
test.
It's not gonna look high art, guys.
Yeah, I'm glad they definitely like refined it because yeah, well, we'll get into season 12 in a mix. There's a bit more we could say. Wash Behind Your Buffers and Cool Shruggings were probably both tied for my favorite this year. I just love. Madge is a pretty cool character. I wish we got more of her. I fucking love when
Yeah, but again,
shits
yeah,
all
I
over
think like
Skarloey.
yeah, as Tug said in like the season 11 retrospective, I don't think she'd have a point in the hit era. And no, in the CGI series where they're pretty like reverted back.
Yeah. But it's also just kind of neat having more rogue characters like that. I feel like they could have probably found a way to keep the motherly nature or like expand her character. I don't know.
Generally this season it just feels like a farewell to Model Thomas as we know it.
Yeah, it's nice changes.
Like
And scenery and general like lighting
Like
and
to this day, I still
composition.
greatly prefer the model aesthetic over the CGI one because
Same.
because I don't think the CGI faces ever reached the recognizability and just general like expressiveness of the props
I mean,
ever.
yeah, they sure try with season 12, which we'll talk about in a bit. But yeah, I'll give season 11. I don't.
I'll give
I
it
was
an
about
eight
to
out
say
of.
the
I'll give
number.
it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty
No,
good.
I'll give it a 7 too. It was very enjoyable. There's still some stinkers in there, but yeah, compared to the last three hit seasons combined, even it's fucking crazy. All right, now on to one of the best
The
Thomas
great,
movies, The Great
the Great
Discovery.
Discovery, which
God,
is I have another funny story about that one because
this
that
is
was
the
like,
send off. It's Model Thomas right here.
like if this was like if you were ever to show your kids Thomas the Tank Engine, this would be the perfect place for them to start, in my opinion.
Honestly, I agree with that. This movie goes so hard, way harder than it has any right to. Let's talk about the most unique thing about the movie, of course. Pierce Brosnan. I like him. I
Uh,
think
I like him. He's not my favorite Bond, but
no.
he's definitely like a good actor. He's a great actor. He's a great actor. He was in like a Simpsons episode in a Treehouse of Horror, where the plot of it was he was the voice of like the house, and he was crushing on Marge Simpson. Like, oh Marge, let me feel up your feet. Hey, Pierce Brosnan, what are you doing? Bart, are you drinking whiskey? I'm troubled.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't speak in terms of like because I'm not familiar with James Bond outside the GoldenEye game, which I need to replay sometime. That's pretty fucking fire. Anyway,
It's made by the funny fucking jiggy people. The
yeah, it's
fucking eye tucking alcoholic squirrel
the Donkey
people.
Kong country fuckers. Anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just think like he does an interesting job, like with more subtle delivery. Because yeah, he literally said in interviews he was just trying to do it like he were doing a bedtime story to his kids, and
And I
like
respect that greatly because it's just like it's something different for this show when you've had like the same like narrator for several fucking seasons and they do it in the same way and you get this new guy to show up. Yeah.
I'm glad he was just a guest and not in the season itself. Because supposedly his season 12 narration was unusable according to a crew member. But I would like to see. I would like to hear at least one episode and see like if he really
We have
was
some
meant.
snippets here and there and it's like
They're fine.
I sort of like again Simon Spencer's reason was just like he only really works as a movie narrator and doesn't fit the vibe for regular episodes. And you know what I can actually kind of see his
There was
argument.
also the claim from someone else that he was like unprofessional and randomly left off set, which if that's true, I mean, I
Probably
don't
going
know.
through some personal shit. You can't put it against the guy.
It was probably like yeah, an Alec Baldwin situation. It was season 6. I have no idea. But yeah, like I like how his character voices aren't really like obvious. They're just kind of more subtle, and just work, and it's all in the inflections. It doesn't have to be like you're shifting your chords a bunch to do it. And I like the moments where he has like the energy because yeah, sometimes he can get a little too whispery. Like obviously, welcome Stanley, but also when like with the tower collapse, that's some pretty damn good narration right there. But yeah, for a lot of the movie, he's just kind of like you can tell he's just kind of
Yeah.
he's just trying to get to grips with it, and it's just like it's so blatant. It's just like so yeah, he might be a bit of a mixed bag, but I find him
Like just
endearing.
generally, I generally think how this is the best Model Thomas has ever looked visually. I said
Oh,
it. Like the
so
Great
it is
Discovery
very
is
good.
like it's just great. Like they built so many new props, so many new sets, and like the Great Waterton set, I was just in love with when I was a kid. Like I would always silly recreate with my old Ertl toys. I'd go in the backyard and play. Hell, the mine sequence alone is one of my favorite things in this
Yeah, the
movie.
mine and the bridge, they and the tower collapse, and they did some pretty epic stunt work. Again, Steve Asquith was trying desperately to be David Mittening on this, and yeah, it's fitting given it was the gonna be the last model thing. That's awesome. Like, and like this movie, like after a few seasons of Thomas going back and forth so constantly, this movie is the only like thing in the hit era that, like, or like not the only thing, but it is the thing that gets him so right. Like he truly is just like he's doing the best he can, but he is just he's got a complex, he's got a shit to work through, and a lot of people compared like Thomas and Stanley in this to Woody and Buzz from Toy Story, and it's so blatant that it's like I mean, the face with Stanley is literally modeled off
Yeah,
Buzz.
but allegedly he was actually modeled off Buzz Lightyear, which makes the whole ordeal even more funny.
Although you fucking liars, he ain't bigger than Thomas. Put them side by side.
Again, his
Lost
only
like Kansas.
legacy is fucking being sent to space. And having 7 different voice actors in the US dub of the CGI series.
It's funny it's 7 actors when like he doesn't do shit. He comes in to say like a line or two and then leaves usually.
Have you ever heard of Thomas the Multi-Language Tank Engine?
I have not, no. I don't think so.
If you, I'll have to show you Gondarth talks after this, but yeah, he's a lad. He's a good lad. Generally, this special is very like good. I love it.
Yeah, it really.
Again, if you want to show your kids anything related to Thomas, give them this in season 1. They go together really well.
Yeah, because they actually not only like just finally got the feel and characters and visuals spot on, but they also like they bothered to even expand. The Great Waterton is just a really awesome location. Like season 12, it feels like it's not really playing much, which is a shame because in the movie it's like
you can really tell this was everyone's final hurrah.
Yeah, literally everyone's
like they get like Diesel 10's in the background of a shot. They like this is what calling all engines they call almost everyone.
Given Brenner was edited Miller's script on Blue Mountain Mystery, I guess we could technically call this Miller's best movie, writing wise, right? Because like she really, showed her.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna pay attention to Great Waterton one more time. It's my favorite set in all of Thomas. I just like the ruined old town aesthetic.
Yeah, just like the moss covering like all of this series. It's like, oh my god, there's a screenshot. The screenshot right fucking here looks so atrocious though. What the fuck? For some reason in this era they loved like digitally editing eyes a bunch, and it's just like, ew, why?
There's one where the shot of Gordon with his eyes at the tower scene. I know there was a scene with him and Edward and Thomas that got cut.
Yeah, there were like a lot of deleted scenes in this era, which is quite interesting. Particularly the one in Green Controller, which James would have crashed and shit. Like the fact we have a deleted crash scene probably, and we're never gonna see it, pains my heart. That would have helped because isn't that like season 10 or season 9? I can't remember now. these seasons blend together. I couldn't tell you where some of these fucking came from.
And next, I give the special a 12 out of 10. I love it to bits.
I'll give it a 9. It's very, very solid. I always get
pleased. And next
is
where the series actively goes into a fucking coma for the next 4 seasons.
Well, kinda, because this season is
it's still Nitrogen era to me.
It's hit and Nitrogen at the same time. It is the craziest clashing of worlds ever. Not only is it always going to be a fascinating, fucking funny case study to me, but it's also how me and Tyler set some foundations in our friendship here. He just like
it's the first. I think it's the first watch along we ever did.
Yeah, because he was marathoning the show, and he wasn't even at season 12 yet. Where were you like at the time? I'm trying to remember. Were you even on the hit era yet?
I think I was on season 10. I think I don't remember.
Yeah, like you skipped it past the best hit season in favor of just like us sitting down and like watching this absolutely batshit insane package. Like I guess obviously we'll talk about the elephant in the room first. That wow, their faces move now. Ooh,
it's terrible.
It's
like
a mixed
bag. It's so there's over 30 minutes of footage this year where it's just like the model faces.
Yeah.
And it's just like your brain actively reprograms itself to get used to the CGI faces. And then when the model faces show up, it looks like a fucking creepypasta.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. It felt like the model work is easily the worst period this year. Right at the end, they fucking gave up. Because Great Discovery should have been the last thing, but no, we had to have hybrid seasons, and then this would only end up being the only one. So
doesn't this season waste you more money?
Yeah.
Doesn't this waste more money?
Yeah, and despite that, they didn't even just fucking bother. There's like coaches laying everywhere in random spots. The moss overgrowth is now past Great Waterton. It's now like infested the entire island. There's the fucking infamous shot of Gordon with the wheel thing, and it's like on the edge of the world.
Of the goddamn world, yeah.
It's like a Tommy playset.
Like a 6-year-old Tommy layout.
It's so bad. I don't understand what they were
so
thinking.
Apparent that they were running out of budget, and it was actually kind of hilarious.
Yet at the same time, they have like occasional like weird angles and like cool lighting and like specifically the smelters. Like there are moments where it actually does look okay, and then it's just like other weird shit like the CGI, because like yeah, the CGI itself, like a lot of the face tracking is so bizarre and consistent, and that's partially on the model crew because
like in half the shots, the shit will look crooked.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll put it on when they're like in the distance, and then other times they won't. Like the poor animators who had the headache when like the engines are coming in from the distance. Like, why did you need to animate it that far away? Why didn't you just like think about what shots you were gonna do? Like, poor Dino was probably storyboarding. Like, okay, so you kind of just forgot like when to do it sometimes and others, and then like even in the model work itself, in the models themselves, they fucking have two Gordon faces on Gordon and Henry in multiple shots. This isn't like a single episode thing. It happens multiple times. It's like,
and dude, the amount of cream, like they're like, I think in like 5 episodes they're seen transporting some sort of cream.
Yeah, when we were,
and it like, remember when we sent the clip to Guy and he said, "What the fuck is that shit?"
Yeah, because we watched season 12 and then later on we started our marathon. We did rewatch season 12 to catch those old memories, and yeah, I was getting trauma from the cream. I was like, no, not again.
The cream.
Why is the fucking cream again? Yeah, it's lazy. Fucking this whole season is written abhorrently, and it's so entertaining though, because like they do like some of the, like fucking. Let's use an example. Don't Go Back. What the fuck is that episode? Thomas is actually. Is not only is he deaf, but he's fucking, his body is entirely numb. You know, pushing fucking all these engines off the tracks, and he never feels fucking shit. Like,
it's so stupid.
But it's the kind of stupid that I just like sit there and yell and laugh at, because it's just like, oh my god, these scripts feel like you generally like wrote them, didn't look at a single word back, and it like had to turn it. Everything was rushed before the animation, every single element, including the narration, because originally, yeah, Pierce Brosnan did it, and then
Michelangelo's. I think you're talking too much, fat fuck.
Well, season 12 just like gives me life and how shitty it is.
It's just like, yeah, it like, so more often than not, it's just like oh my god, like oh my god, it's just like. Like the narration is just like Michelangelo is struggling to keep up with half of it, and Michael Brandon is actually keeping me awake. Like Angelos' impression for Hank though was funny. Well, howdy, Thomas. You're like one of the finest little engines I've ever seen.
Hey, it's from my country. Anyway, yeah, the fucking. I actually like Hank as a character in general. Like, I wish they used him more. But fucking Flora and Cullen are nothing burgers, and I had a Cullen until like growing up. I had like zero context who the hell he was. We won't mention that fucker over there.
We're gonna mention it. Sodor Productions is a fucking abject retard for spending fucking $8,000 on the Colin prop only to sell it.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Man, in general, he's just a... Like the fact he called out a good lad of ours, Wyatt, in the video. Oh, not trying to start drama here, fella, but...
Bulba Squirtle moment.
You a piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, season 12, man. Oh my god. Because we talk about like all the big things. We'll just like look at the episode list and talk about random. When we watch the first, our first fucking watch of the season is generational, is legendary. Because like,
it's Tyler over our friendship.
He sped up, push me, pull you at double speed, at like the funny parts, and I talked fast to match with it, and yeah, it's just as funny as I'm describing it. Trust me. It's like,
and just like. Nobody fucking cared by any point, and why should I care at this point, right? You know?
It's so embarrassing. Like I want to know what they were smoking. I can't even like focus on like getting the episode list. Here we go. Oh my God.
The 20 episodes, I did not like a single one.
No, they're all just like
Getting Worked It Out is okay, but it's not good. In the traditional sense, it's not good, it's not great, it's just
and deduction, the fine.
Dude, I am desperate to get the CGI.
Yeah, I just want to... Oh yeah, saved you was also another fucking
Oh my
crazy line.
god.
Quick, duck, move now! And
Hail, hail, hail,
we
hail,
on both watches we slowed
hail!
that down at 0.25 speed because yeah, it's Michael Brandon at his absolute worst. Why wouldn't we fucking like?
Hail, 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 hail,
Anyway, this season
hail!
gets a fucking 2 out of 10. I adore watching it every single time, even if it is, I guess, objectively one of the worst. All right, time for us to argue. Just kidding. Hero of the Rails, our introduction to the Nitrogen era, and it's
This is a movie that I've had mixed feelings on for a while. Like, it has a good premise. It's very strong. It's very strong. But the problem is, without a doubt, the script. Every single line of dialogue is awful. It's all talked down to the audience. It's all mostly in rhyme. Like, there's some lines I like, particularly from Hero. It's just like, could you not take the script out back, have it shot, and then rewrite every line write it line per line?
it's almost
Could you not?
it's almost like it was originally written for the season 12 like style because it probably was going to be a hybrid movie going by some of the promo
Yeah,
images.
funny enough, I forgot to mention earlier, but Simon Spencer did mention a scrapped movie during the hit era where Thomas went to some island and met some sort of Asian engine with palm trees.
That's interesting. Okay. That's foreshadowing for 2 Nitrogen movies here. Wow, this is 2 in one go. Yeah, Hero of the Rails, like, I have a weird fondness for this. Was my first Thomas movie. Unlike season 3, I don't think nostalgia plays a part here. I kind of generally just sit with it, and I'm like, okay, yeah. The narration and general, like how the dialogue exchanges go, most of it other than Hero himself, because he's a delight, it's just fucking unbearable. Like, yeah, don't want it, like... Even with the UK dub, where Angelus has finally woke up and is like, you can tell he's an old man trying to give energy. Like
I still prefer. Let's talk about the voices. Martin Sherman is a Thomas that gets too much hate. Personally, I think he's great.
Yeah, Martin Sherman is a pretty solid voice. His Percy's all over the place, but his Thomas
like
is
he's just
perfect.
he's the only Thomas actor in CGI and probably in the whole franchise to actually sound natural. Like
Yeah.
Joseph May and John Hassler, they all sound like they're putting on a voice, but Martin Sherman's just like he just sounds like a regular teenager, and I think he envisioned Thomas as a 15-year-old.
Yeah, and while Ben Small gets nasally and high pitched, he ain't too bad either. Like, in general,
He's kind of my default. He's kind of my go-to Thomas voice if you want a British accent. I'm
Yeah.
chasing crows, but I'm a McCall. I'm a sco. Goodbye, Mavis.
I mean, obviously mine's Eddie Glenn, even though he's a fucking Canadian. But yeah, like he's I don't know.
He's Toby and All Engines Go as well.
That's so random. You got Neil Cronin voice Gordon again. Like I don't know. You are so insistent on having the main characters be
That
kids.
is a fine how do you do. I actually
usually
think Neil
carries that.
Cronin as Gordon and that actually works really well.
A shame we can't get him for the new show. God damn it. Yeah. But back on this. Yeah, the general voice cast, particularly in the U.S. dub, is very good. You know, Glenn Rage as Spencer fucking rocks. Carrie Shell's got a bunch of range. His Topham is absolute peak cinema. What is going on? Like he's hamming the shit up. Like it's so damn dramatic and also like incredibly hysterical at the same time. My God. And yeah, obviously Togo Agawa Zero's phenomenal because that's like compared to everyone else, it's so off-putting. Like he's not even voicing for the train show. It's just like a regular ass voice performance, which is funny given if you listen to a
Yeah, because Diesel voice
role
must have
cast.
voiced his Diesel's voice must have struck a chord with somebody, you know, because fucking Michael Brandon voices Diesel now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mentioned Michael Angelos. Michael Brandon just I guess he's better as a regular narrator, but he gets so annoying after like 10 minutes. And that's not his fault. That's just the fact they spam the narrator constantly. We never get a moment to breathe. Hero of the Rails is easily the worst at this. They never let him shut the fuck up. He always has to be talking. Like, I generally do want to see a clean edit of like at least like half of that shit cut down. Like, come on.
You talk too much. He never stops fucking talking. Ever. It's so
bad.
annoying.
Yeah. And he says all the lines in like such a flat way. We were just getting sick of him. Like not even halfway through the Nitrogen era, we had to like try and alternate between U.S. and U.K. And it was just like, even then the dialogue's just it is what it is. Yeah, the opening of the movie is so weird because like yeah, they frame all the individual engines. They were so desperate.
I know the opening. I know the opening. Like they based it on old LNER posters, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And generally, like the problem with this movie is the premise. Like, oh, Hero thinks Topham is going to scrap him. Haven't done that before, have we? Season 3, escape. Season 2, saved and scrap.
Well, for one, the very thing to get Hero here, like they straight up just retcon shit, like because like I'm
Like
not
everybody on this island knows that Topham would never scrap a steam engine, regardless of age, regardless of type. It's just so contrived. Like Glenn Rage as Spencer is super entertaining in this. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like he's a villain in service of a contrived premise.
Yeah. Like, I do really like how fucking maniacal Spencer is in this movie.
Like, very well, Thomas. We'll meet tomorrow at dawn at the shunting yard.
Yeah.
Like, great shit.
Yeah.
Too bad the season couldn't be as good.
Yeah, like, we have yet to get the Brenner RSLC, but this is probably going to be the only role of Spencer's that I just fucking actually like, let alone absolutely adore, because it's just like... Red Ranger's hamming it up, like especially when it's like that engine will be sent to the scrapyard where he belongs. Like, oh my god, it's just like at that point he becomes so desperate to like get any dirt on the blue fucker that it's just like there are genuine stakes there, but then it's also like you said, like the motivation is so thin. Like, okay, forget the fact that Hero contradicts like the fact that, you know, oh, because he's one of the first engines on Soda. Okay, sure, buddy, yeah. Also funny how that in that montage, the black or white thing, that's cute and all, but like you forgot to have his fucking side rod moving.
Like he said, Hero was the first engine on Sodor. Bullshit.
Yeah, and they retcon it again later anyway.
And fun fact: Hero's basis is narrow gauge.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Yeah, it's narrow gauge, so this whole thing can't even work. I think I give this special a 5 out of 10.
So
it's fine. It's inoffensive.
What do you mean we're done with it?
We are done with it.
I like Hero the Rails and fun. It's like I'm surprised we didn't get any Hero Victor stories. Victor's pretty good.
Yeah,
of course, if you're watching
if you're watching, fucking Matt Wilkinson. The shit sounds like a racist caricature.
Oh my god, it's just so like
I don't look so miserable, Thomas. We'll have you bumbling in no time. Kevin!
Yeah, Kevin himself's just kind of meh. He never really stuck out to me anyway. And the fucking... the middle of the movie also drags a lot. Horrifically. Like, the beginning and end are, like, I'm super invested, and then it's just, like, all this back and forth, and it's just like, alright, get to the fucking point already. It's just so blatant. They were just trying to figure out how to do this in the pilot. Oh yeah, the scene of like Mavis fucking getting his ass fucking critically injured, and the fucking the Among Us sounding music.
And they smile.
I don't know. Oh my god.
Like a lot.
Okay, can we seriously get onto the season now before you have another tangent?
Yeah,
you're corning a little too much on me now. You're being a little corn.
Again, this was my first Thomas movie, so of course it'd be corn. I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. My score for it.
I'll give it a 5. It's fine, but it needs a better script. The season just sucks dick.
Okay, season 13. I don't hate it. I definitely feel the difference in life now that it's CGI, but it's also kind of not there because Hero of the Rails, it's
rough. Like as I said when we watched it, the season is rough.
Oof,
the animation is especially not as good as it'll get later on.
Yeah, it's definitely very restrained because it is in Hero of the Rails, but they cover that up by doing a lot of great cinematography and just constant like cool effects and lighting. Whereas here, it's like they do that sometimes, but for the most part, it's very stilted facial expressions. I even noticed in one episode, like Thomas's eyes fucking, like I was so bored that I noticed that, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, you could tell they hadn't figured it out because there probably was some automated systems to streamline the facial animation in particular, because they had to animate 2 versions for the US and UK dub. But yeah, like it's so empty. There's not like many characters, and I kept getting so annoyed. Like, why are they only pulling like two coaches at a time? It's so like Gordon with like two express coaches at most feels so fucking wrong. So I genuinely wonder if they didn't want to push like the fucking like shit they were animating this in or something. It's hard to say. But yeah, like while I am kind of like have like weirdly good memories with some of these episodes, the good majority of them are just nothing. They're not like infuriating, but they're just oh.
The standout is obviously Tickled Pink.
Yeah,
Tickled Pink. Like it's a fun episode. It's a fun episode in premise and concept that I really like. It's just like the problem is, without a doubt, it's the writing, and we all know the story. Sharon Miller is head writer now. Three Strikes Formula, Hit Entertainment.
It's not all on her.
Dick, blah blah, yada yada yada. Fuck you, Thomas Fandom.
Hid just didn't give a shit to like let Miller have more, and the writers in general seemingly have more creative freedom, and that's unfortunate because yeah, a lot of these episodes just feel like okay, this is like our routine, I suppose. Because yeah, Tickle Pink was interesting and like showing shit like an undercoat, which we don't see often, and obviously yeah, getting to see James' vulnerable side is always nice. Double Trouble was really fucking funny. The fucking Loam Hat was like just this. He be in the files. Oh no, he was trying to get some. You make the joke, Tyler. God damn it. Have you been up to your old tricks again? Absolutely right, Topham.
Oh god, that episode was hilarious.
It is. He's trying to get fucking kid island. Oh my god, that's fuck. I guess Early Bird it wasn't very good, but it was like, oh, I guess there's a nice change of scenery, sure, whatever. Thomas and the Pigs, you were I was like confused what you were talking about when you said it felt season 5, and then we got to the ending and I was like, oh yeah, that's like
like the name, the fact you name like that episode, Thomas and the Pigs as an episode is just really sweet. It's just like
yeah.
like the middle is fucking terrible, but it's just like the ending and the beginning is really sweet.
I guess very cornball. You get the corn going.
Like he names the pig Thomas, and I think they could have followed up on that in the Renner era.
Playtime's pretty good. It's the only thing so far that I've liked Charlie in. Because, yeah, he actually was serving a purpose as, like, a bad influence. And fucking Alicia Body and her bullshit. She just starts singing. And, like, those two guys look like they are dead inside. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why do you just go up to random people harassing them with singing? Like,
Charlie, he's new. I'm fun! And I'm Alicia Body.
I'm Alicia Body.
Yeah, you could tell that they were having so much fun with the humans. Like, it definitely is, there is a difference going from those blank-eyed figurines who came and looked straight to, like, just these great visual guys. Season 13 in particular has, like, all these cute little, like, moments with the humans. Yeah, obviously everyone talks about the
like some great subtle humor.
Like, Hero Helps Out is obviously the standout with that. Because, yeah, there's no narration. They just let the thing play out. It's so that whole opening is just so peak because it's like, yeah, Toppa and Hero and Edward all having like natural like confusion at what the hell is going on. It's awesome. I love that. Easily the best moment of the season. Honestly, Heroes Helps Out is definitely contender for my favorite. I don't know though, because like bees, fucking bees.
Yeah.
What is my favorite one? I guess maybe it is Hero Helps Out, because these episodes are just like fucking... Or Double Trouble is also fucking... I don't know! Season 13 is just... It kind of, yeah, just does blend together in a way. All these stories just kind of go through the motions and you don't really feel anything.
Yeah, see, I give the season in general is just like very like, oh, I had to mention one more thing before we move on. Thomas is the lead in 13 of the 20 episodes this year.
Overkill.
13
guys.
in 20 episodes, and everyone else only got one. And he's just an abject idiot in all of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know one more thing I need to mention. A Blooming Mess. This is the first episode, because I brought up earlier how like Emily... It feels like the precursor in this era where, like, to the Brenner era where it's like, oh, I never got to do this and that. In this era, yeah, because, like, Topham fucking gives everyone but her jobs, and then, like, these other fuckers are, like, dissing her when she's just, like, Oh my god, it's so it was so desperate to have sympathy, but it also just makes the other engines and Topham come off as sexist, and I fucking hate that. That is so frustrating that like because they obligated themselves to give all the leads one episode every year, and yeah, that's what you give her for like at least like all of them pretty much. I think in this era, horrible. Horrible. Like, it's either you make her a brat or you make her fucking a victim of that shit.
And you just make her fucking allegedly sexist. We'll get to that in the next season.
Anyway,
okay,
4 out of 10.
Season gets the season gets a 3 out of 10 from me.
Misty Island Rescue. Here we
go.
This movie's overrated as hell.
Can you let me speak first this time?
Yes.
Okay, like this movie gets a lot of flack for being unrealistic, but logging railways are a thing in the real world. If you do like 5 seconds of research, they do exist. And just like, I generally think Nitrogen had the most fun with this special in particular with the modeling. Like they built so many one-off assets for this fucking island in the middle of nowhere, never to use again, and the fandom fucking hated the logging locals, and they still do.
They're livid about the movie in general, and it's just like, bro, yeah, it's stupid, but this is like the Cars 2 shit, where it's like, it's so...
Cars 2 with Southern hippie mode. Oh wait, this was a year before Cars 2.
Yeah. It is generally so crazy and like out there that I love it that they had like genuine inspiration at that dinner where they were like, okay, we should do like a Robinson Crusoe type movie. That sounds really fun. Yeah, for a lot of it, there actually is like a lot of like yeah, because like Thomas fucking around with the logging locos and getting to see all this like incredible work that Nitrogen did. Frankly, yeah, because this is probably
generally I think Sharon Miller is like. She got done dirty because this was actually her favorite movie that she wrote. And her point of view with this is just like she wanted to write a movie where Thomas goes somewhere and he watches and he learns. And that's a really important lesson for kids to learn. Like you go somewhere to a different country and learn the culture without being a fucking disrespectful twat. I'm looking at all the IRL streamers in the world.
I could see her ambition. She wanted to make the Logging Locos basically have like a Bill, Ben, and Boko dynamic. I'm glad they didn't go with that ultimately. They just feel like goofy-ass brothers. Didn't the Lucky's tug say remind me like the fucking Lost Boys from Peter Pan or some shit? It's just like...
I haven't seen Peter Pan in a while, but I know it's Michael Jackson's favorite Disney film.
Yeah, they mentioned that a lot in the biopic. But yeah, I have seen
It's called it's not biopic, it's biopic.
Biopic, got it. Yeah, I will.
Say your words right, you little chubby. Do you have a speech impediment too that I don't know about?
I used to, like years back. Anyway, I watched the original Peter Pan and like what's the high? I don't get the appeal of it other than fucking Captain Hook and Smee or whatever. Like that's it. I guess Tinkerbell's a fucking bitch. That's Anyway, this ain't a Disney podcast, so we're gonna just rush that aside and talk about funny logging engine movie. I think like the opening of the movie is like the calmest it gets because it's like, okay, so they're building this rescue center and everyone's so fucking surprised when Topham announces like, oh, we're gonna bring in Joey Wood. Like they all go like they act like it's
also of course it's the strongest.
Yeah, they act like it's a fucking rare artifact.
It's like Thomas.
That they dug up from
the strongest wood. Hero was like, Thomas, this is the strongest wood. It comes from my home.
Careful mimicking that voice, buddy. Yeah, so they bring in like a full ship of logs, and they only unload like 3 wagons of it, and I'm like, what? Okay, and then then Diesel comes in, and Thomas is just a flaming fucking racist, so it's like, so screw you.
Racist in air quotes. They're trains. It's just like I don't even want to talk about the build. Let's just get to the Misty Island itself. I love the place. It's so fucking stupid. And Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand are such wicked characters, and I can't hate them. They're just funny.
Why do you not want to talk about the build though? Because it's just like
because it's boring. The entire first third of the movie is boring. It only picks up when you get to Misty Island.
Yeah, because you got like a neat little chase, and then like Topham's like, oh no, because we lost the 3 wagons of wood because for some reason they didn't unload more. Because now we get to go by ship, and Thomas goes on the fucking raft, despite the barren deck, and then fucking the shade snaps. He perfectly aligns with the island. So yeah, then we get to Misty Island, and it's like, what does this movie even become? That's why I adore it, because it's like, yeah, we meet the fuckers, and they're like, they're like the only ones with a fucking brain in this movie, because Thomas is being an absolute twat. It's like, oh my god. It's like, what the fuck is that? And we keep cutting back and forth randomly between everyone desperately searching. Like, I guess the island fucking locked down service completely. Holy shit. Yeah, Misty Island is just fucking... it's an enigma, because it's like, yeah, it should be terrible, but there's something about it that gets me so giddy, and like its stupidity. And also like the goofy contrast between the country folk and this, blue bitch.
Yeah, it's just like, again, it's tied to real world history. It's like, oh, I'm British and I'm gonna colonize an island full of native immigrants on it and use ICE to deport their asses.
So do you think there were like
Thomas comes onto the island? Thomas comes onto the island. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you guys how it's done," and then he makes
make good decisions.
Himself.
That's what I was told. I will not.
I will not be fearful. I'll be brave and bold.
Yeah.
One biff, one bash, and there's never a crash.
Kill me. But yeah, like, so my theory is like there used to be like a group of people lived on the island, but then the fucking cranes terrorized everyone off of it.
Like,
just fucking, because like, yeah, the logging locals, I think they do actually have drivers. I think they show them at one or two points in the actual show. So like, it's just so funny, those cranes, because apparently I once saw on a wiki it said that they speak in some foreign dubs. Like, I need to like actually check that, because that would be funny. It would make Old Weezy especially so much fucking funnier if he spoke.
Yeah.
All Tug style.
Yeah, again, in foreign dubs they speak.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's kind of bitched and moaned about Misty Island. I'm kind of just trying to, like... I find it so funny that, like... Yeah, fucking Salty tells them the story, and then, like, Thomas and Percy both conveniently, specifically, are able to, like... Because the cave... When they go in the cave, like, it... Yeah, just so happens to collapse so we can do the smoke cells, and the mist clears perfectly when, like, Percy's looking. It's
you
like,
need to shut up, seriously. The plot summary doesn't need to be... You don't need a plot summary.
And then we get the funny Topham walking gif.
Yeah, he's walking like... He's like, I'm gonna fucking... I need my McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. Well, we just got Dunkin' Donuts back here. We have Tim Hortons over here in Canada.
Neat. Oh my god. It's like this movie is making me lose my shit. I can't even like form coherent sentences. I think the best part of the movie is the third act. When it's just like it gives up and just does so much. It's because people say stop that bus is like a fucking kids like Toby play session. This shit's like because they take Gordon, James, and Edward to the island, and then Whip and Percy.
You don't need to take them there. Yeah, they don't need to take them there. And I thought I'd have more to say about Misty Island Rescue, but you know what? I honestly don't.
I mean, the music fucking slaps. That we can say that.
Yeah, I like all the country rips they put in. Those are nice.
Yeah.
And just generally, this movie is just like the rhyming is the one thing I'll give away for this movie.
The dialogue easily is the worst thing about the movie. There is like zero tolerable lines. Period. Like, every other line is some fucking Dr. Seuss bullshit, and it's like... But
at least it's not a rehashed story like The Great Race.
Yeah, it's, like, fresh and different, and I really appreciate that. I just kind of wish, yeah, they actually, like... maybe if they strung together things, but I prefer it's, like, loose and stupid the way it is, because, yeah, it makes it peak. Fucking 5 out of 10. I enjoy this movie a hell of a lot.
Same. So,
okay,
now it's time for the actual season. I give Misty Island a 5 out of 10 myself for the season now.
Season 14. This is where shit really starts fucking grinding our gears.
The first episode is Thomas and a fucking giraffe. I came to watch a show about talking trains. not a show about a giraffe who can't sit the fuck down.
Big world foreshadowing, maybe. But it's just like, God, this season, like, we had to start double speeding it again because it's just so fucking grating that, like, James in the Dark is the episode after, and it's like,
It's so stupid. It's like, James is deaf and blind. He can't see 3 feet in front of him. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Goodbye, Henry. I'm not Henry. I'm Thomas.
it's fucking worse in the UK dub, isn't it? Because Keith Wickham's voicing most of the characters.
Yes, he's voicing almost everyone. It's like,
my
I'm
God.
not Henry. I'm Patrick. Is that you? Patrick, is that you?
So I don't know if this is a hot take for y'all. I don't like Keith Wickham that much. I don't think his some of his characters are entertaining, but like generally it's like he doesn't have like that much range. I can like tell. It's
I think
him.
he does a good Edward Gordon, sometimes Fat Controller. I don't like most of his other voices.
His Henry one's the ironic funnies. I guess to be fair, Carrie Shells is too, but like. Oh my God! And then literally,
This season is home to so many boring episodes, like Thomas and Scruff. That one's just like, oh, I'm Thomas and I need to prevent this guy from being thing, and then it's just like it turns into Gary takes a bath from SpongeBob, and it's just like, okay.
we also got fucking Pingy Pongy Pickup, which yet again
Is the alleged
same
sexist episode.
shit with Emily. Yeah, with the sexism.
Well, with me, I haven't done anything special before. It's just like, you can take the dirty laundry.
That was fucked up. But Emily wasn't entirely in the right herself either, so no one fucking wins in this episode.
It's just like Emily should have said the respectful thing and just did her fucking job. But no, she's like,
Yeah.
I don't want this job. And then there's like, and then she goes up to the other agents who are clearly like, oh, we don't need your help. Please go away. And then she fucking fucks their shit up.
I just don't understand why Topham keeps putting Thomas in charge
Oh,
of anything.
oh, and Pop Goes Thomas. Oh my God, that is like the quintessential like sum up of the whole era.
True.
Just
Also-
like Thomas, you. It's just like the only thing I remember from that is my own YouTube poop edit I did with uses various clips from that episode. James hit the mayor.
No,
Now
he
we
will
will
be
be
Insert
late.
back here. Yeah.
Inserted here.
Yeah.
And then there was the one where it's just like from Jumping Joey Wood, Ferdinand says, "That's right, boss." And then I
Yeah,
I can't.
Your edits are generally like with solid shit in this. Speaking of
My
Joey,
edit
that's
of
gotta
that,
be-
like my edit of that scene, like where's just the fat controller yelling at him? I cannot get through that without cracking up. I did it. I was on the floor howling when I first finished the editing for that.
Yeah, as much as
Insert here. Insert.
as good as Jitter and Japes is, I think Jumping Joey Wood actually is my favorite of the season, and that's probably an ironic choice because it's not good, but it's like holy fuck, Edward.
If I had a nickel
literally
for every
getting
time,
murdered.
if I had a nickel for every time this season had an episode where an old person was getting harassed, I've had 2 nickels,
Yeah, this
which
is where
isn't a lot, but you know the meme.
This is where the show really starts. So we were remarking how they just kept ramping up the ageism, which is so fucking annoying. Oh yeah, Henry's health and safety makes no goddamn sense because Henry
Yes,
was
it's
doing what he
retarded.
was supposed to. And both that and Pingy Pongy Pickup make Topham look like an absolute bastard. They make him look like a fucking ruthless dictator, and that's so
Yeah, it's
annoying.
funny. It's funny.
Fuel the
It's
clickbait, I
funny
guess.
because it's Carrie shit. Like if you watch it with Carrie Shell's dub, it sounds so ridiculous. What have you done to my car?
Oh my
You have
God.
caused confusion and delay. I am so sick of hearing him say confusion and delay.
Let me take my Top Link Express engine to go
Express
work at the
engine to go
garbage
work at the
dump.
garbage dump.
Bro, what the fuck? And also, why does Topham keep putting Thomas in charge of anything? Yeah, because that's literally the name of an episode. Like, you think like after the 50th
There's
time
also the one.
of him
There's
fucking
also the
up-
one where fucking Cranky tries to deport Ferdinand because he's part of ICE. It's like, fuck you, I've had enough. Go.
Yeah, that one's really good. Well, I guess it's kind of boring, but the bits with Cranky are goated. God, yeah, I can't even like say like a genuine favorite this season. All of them were fucking. I guess Jers and Japes was.
Let me
again,
check my ranking. I wonder what my favorite episode of the season was.
Again, mine's Jumping Joey Wood because fuck.
Mine, season 14.
Misty
Mine
Island
was
just cooks.
mine was Jitters and Japes. poor choice, but at least it felt something from it. And now on to the
yeah,
the
one more
special.
thing. One more thing before we get to cancer. I will say the animation was starting to get a bit better, but it's like season 15 is where it's really gonna start picking up because it's just like unfortunately they stopped really doing like a lot of the background gags and shit, which is just kind of a shame. But which is ironic because we have the fucking snowman party episode where the guy like grabs his hat.
Yeah,
that always gets us losing
shit.
our shit. That's awesome. Hey, more gags like that, please. Anyway, yeah, time for Day of Dead Diesels. This movie makes me want to hang myself. Day of the Diesels is my least favorite Thomas special, easily, no question.
It's so contrived. It's
and
just
boring.
First thing I'll bring up is why get a fucking engine with water cannons and fire truck lights, only to just bring in a literal fire truck.
They just it makes no goddamn. It just makes both of them look stupid in design.
Belle is stupid.
Fucking...
It's just like, she uses the water she needs to move to put fires out, and they didn't think that was a bad idea, even in the drawing board.
Yeah, yeah, they're like highlighters so specifically, and then Flynn just shows up and basically just does the same shit she does. It's because like the only reason he's in the movie is to serve as the thing to get the Thomas and Percy's fucking friendship split apart or whatever. Oh my god, Percy being the lead in this is so unbearable.
Did I mention I fucking hate Flynn? He's actually considered for the series' worst character.
At least he's not retarded in the movie. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. I'll give him that.
We'll get to him.
Yeah, but yeah, Percy. Like, I appreciate the notion to do someone other than Thomas. God bless you, but also like Percy's so like obsessively gay for Thomas. It's actually not even funny.
Yeah, like how we are for each other. It's us. It's cool.
Like the ending scene is just so cringe and forced. I hate it. That's not corn. That's just die inside. And the scene when he like comes to the shed and floats in his birth.
He's crying. It's just like, let's talk about the big diesel-shaped elephant in the room. Diesel 10 is fucking terrible in this.
He's nothing in this. Like at least in Coil,
he sounds like a frail old woman. He sounds like a frail old woman so much of the time.
Fuck, who was it again? Was it Matt Wilkinson?
Matt Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were gonna get Rupert Degas to do it.
Oh, like the one scene we have in the post-credit scene, Misty, that goes so hard, and then here it's like, fuck. And even then, some takes were apparently used for him because you hear like the Steamworks is ours now. Like it sounds so.
That
different.
is not his voice.
Because it sounds like Guy. Yeah.
Diesel 10 loses 75% of his sauce when you just make him sound like a regular guy. Like he's meant to be a nut job.
Yeah, like because Diesel 10, like I get like the idea of him being like this mob boss in the shadows. That's kind of fun, but then like they immediately waste that because he doesn't do anything.
Towers down to Topham, and then Topham's just like insert my Topham meme thing. It's just like he yells. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, because like okay, so Diesel 10 decides to take over the Steamworks because Topham never bothered to fix the Diesel Works, which again makes him look like an absolute dickhead.
Yeah, and it only happened because he neglected it.
Yeah, so they just goof around in there rather than actually using it for its intended purpose.
What was the goal there? They just wanted a jungle gym?
Then we get the epic Avengers Assemble scene with the steam engines coming in, and yeah,
it's so bad.
It seems like we're gonna have this badass standoff, but no, Topham comes in and yells at everyone, and Diesel 10 cowers. He doesn't use Pinchy to fucking yeet him his ass.
Serious. So
make him explode like a balloon.
So corn. You're being so corn. You're being
so shit. And it's like, oh my god.
Can we move on to the season now? I don't want to waste my breath on the movie.
This movie is just like I feel like it doesn't even get shit on enough. That's like the thing. Easily like a fucking 0 out of 10. This movie.
Now on to the season, which is might be even worse than the movie.
At least Nitrogen started picking up their game.
15.
Let's start positive.
No, we're not starting positive, jackass.
No, we gotta find the good in something. Okay, Day of the Diesels had nothing.
The only good is the animation. That's it.
Nitrogen didn't try with Day of the Diesels. When it was even before.
Can I do the dramatic now? Can I do the dramatic thing now?
Fine.
Season 15. Season 15. Debated. It has been debated for years as if this is one of, if not the worst season of Thomas and Friends. It is definitely the bottom of the barrel for the writing and everything else. This season is genuinely awful. I do not like a single episode here.
True. We haven't gotten.
Like, remember when we watched it? Let's tell a story because we did 10 episodes of 13, the entirety of 14 and 15 in a single day.
And wasn't it like midway through 14 that you started drinking?
No, it was like 5 episodes into 15.
Yeah, he had to start fucking drinking. It wasn't enough that it was on double speed. It generally was like, because we conquered it, sure, but the fact we couldn't watch any of it at normal speed just shows how little our tolerance levels are for this dog shit like fucking era. It's so like,
it's just like, this is like, there's so many. The rhyming and the alliteration is just at its absolute worst here.
It's crazy because Day of the Diesels, it sounds a lot better than Misty Island. You can actually listen to the characters talk. This is just like back to fucking the worst
Square one
conversation. They're so robotic and lazy. I don't understand. It's like
the only line that got me a laugh was the line in fucking Emily and Dash, where it's like, Emily, your face is very strange. I must also pop them hot on one.
Did he really even get a lead episode this year? Oh yeah, he did. When he like went to fucking Misty, and that was one of the only
That
time.
isn't even Hero's lead episode. It's Thomas's.
That was the only time I've seen Thomas be an absolute dickhead to Hero, which is a shame because I love those two's bond. I don't understand why they suddenly ditched it because it's season 15. Everyone has to be fucking insufferable. It's so pathetic. Like most of these stories are like James to the Rescue. That's probably my favorite one. Let me check because like Edward the Hero. Wow, he helps 3 people instead of harms them. Okay, sure. We should get the balloon-shaped enemy out of the way real quick. Up and Away is one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen in my life. What were they thinking with that? Like, the visuals alone are so stupid. It's the logic to compensate them. But God, it's just like we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Fucking Fiery Flynn too. And just and Wonky Whistle. All these are they've been talked about to death of being just like abysmal. I forgot fucking Stop That Bus exists. Okay, never mind, that's the best one. Let's see. Like, yeah, there's just... What can we say that hasn't already been said? It's just like... Yeah, Spencer the Grand gives me a fucking eyesore. Like, people say nitrogen didn't evolve at all during this era. I'm so glad they did with the fog effects in season 16. Because,
yeah, Spencer the Grand is the flashbang episode. Like, if it wasn't helping that my eyes were already red from the alcohol, then that episode just made me eye nauseous. It was just...
It just blinded you. God. Yeah, I don't know what I can say about season 15. That was already said. I don't know. We haven't gotten to the big world era, so I don't know if anything will be worse there. But yeah, this is easily the worst season
one of the worst.
Anything I've ever seen in my life. Fucking, yeah, 0 out of 10. Garbage.
0 garbage.
I guess season, 1 because it has at least, a few good episodes.
At least we're gonna talk about Blue Mountain Mystery after the season.
Okay. Yeah. So
season 16 is I give the season also 0 out of 10. Season 16 is actually a breath of fresh air.
It's easily the best of the Nitrogen era, and the best.
So much growth here. Just like the animation, yum. I love it.
Yeah, they top the charts. I really do wonder like how it would have been if Nitrogen had gotten to do more seasons and keep building out.
They didn't want to. They wanted to make they wanted to make a fucking sausage orgy sex movie with Seth Rogen
and overwork their animators, I guess. I
really Greg Tiernan is still in the animation business. He did additional animation on some recent shit.
I really hope people were spared with Thomas at least. But yeah, season 16 actually was a wake up call. It was basically going from season 10 to 11, where it was like, holy shit. It's just everyone gave
okay,
a shit
we're gonna we're gonna have to talk about Flynn now because the first episode is his. Fiery Flynn made him a fucking retard, and then season 16's episode's no different.
Yeah.
Why are you scared of rolling on the roads? Why are you scared of that? You're a fire truck, isn't that your job?
It feels so out of place because something a lot of people talk about is how like every season, like I forgot which one it started with, but like every season basically has like a bunch of holdovers from the last. Because they usually produce more than what could have been. It's just like, it's just so fucking weird. Like, because the first half of the season is dog shit, and then like the other half is so damn refreshing. Like the scripts are actually solid. They're not like fucking the worst, baby shit possible. Fucking fetuses. Like, yeah, sure, they're not like great for the most part, but it's like, God, they actually had passion. Because yeah, like fucking Ho Ho Snowman is easily the worst one. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's just like so stupid. My favorite episode this year would have to be fucking. It would definitely have to be fucking. It would have to be Money Matters.
Yeah, James was pretty good in that one.
I just like the humor. It's like, will his sheep be in the photograph too? They might be
in the
in the
background.
background.
We actually had some laughs with the dialogue. They actually wrote like jokes.
And also the rhyming and alliteration
bits.
is completely gone. They actually talk like people.
Yeah, and then I noticed, like, while there wasn't, like, less narration necessarily, Michael Brandon actually shuts the fuck up. He actually, like, there's actually, like, spaces in the editing between, like, dialogue, narration. There's actually gaps now.
Also, dude, Percy the Calliope, like, playing the Thomas theme, just so goddamn great.
It's kind of a desperate fan service thing after so many seasons of slop, but you know what? I'll take it. It's probably
it's just like
it's a cozy rendition of the track.
Like it's just like shows that they are mending things. I think as early as 2011, fans knew about the change, about an impending change.
Yeah, Flashbang Wallop was pretty good.
Yeah, that episode has some extremely funny bits.
Bust My Buffers was neat. Sully's Surprise was cute, even if Edward was just kind of a wet blanket.
Happy Birthday, Sir.
I thought Sounds of Sodor had a neat ending to it.
Happy Birthday, Sir was also neat.
Yeah, everyone likes that episode. Sodor Surprise Day. It's shit, but it's fucking funny to me.
It's Gundar's least favorite episode, and I had to introduce you to him last night.
Yeah, Gundar seems pretty cool. I'll have to watch more of his stuff. But yeah, fucking the fireworks shit at the end always makes me wheeze. It's just like, bro, that's probably my favorite visual in the entire Nitrogen era, just for how stupid it is. Welcome Stafford is probably my favorite episode this season. That got me pretty entertained. I just love fucking Spencer in this era, dude.
He's such a bitch.
He is. It's fun. It's not like
you want to start season 17 today, by the way?
Yeah, we can definitely start watching the Brenner era. I'm really excited for it, especially after all this garbage we had to sit through that we've talked about. But yeah, 9 seasons of mostly fucking just putrid shit. Only 2 of those actually were tolerable, and it's like, man, who are they? It's a shame Happy Birthday Sir, in the order we watched it in, that's also on the wiki. Happy Birthday Sir isn't the last one. It was in production order, but fucking Christmas Tree Express was the last one we watched, and I double sped it. I was like, I blanked it out. I was like, oh my god, we did it, you know? It was so satisfying. But yeah, kudos to Nitrogen outside their business practices with their animators for their service to the show.
They did a great service for Thomas.
Thank you, Brandon, for your time, I guess, and God bless you, Angelus. May you rest and continue to rest in peace. Your fucking 2-decade-long contribution, man. It's just
like Michael Brandon made a great tribute to Angelus. Put that on a screen, man.
Yeah, like I'll give Brandon that. You know, even if he wasn't perfect, he definitely had some neat moments, and you know.
And now on to the end of the Nitrogen era with Blue Mountain Mystery. I give the season a B.
Oh, I give the season I was almost gonna say the brain rot number, but fucking
just say it.
It's a 6 or a 7. I don't fucking know. Probably lean more towards a 6 because it does have a bunch of stinkers still. Anyway, yeah, Blue Mountain Mystery, which is a 10 out of 10. I can say that right out of the fucking gate. This movie is awesome.
It's a great movie. It's a mature movie.
Shame has to be second to the GOAT, aka Tell the Brave. We'll talk about that on our next Thomas one. But yeah, Blue Mountain Mystery is so goddamn solid. Like you can tell there was another person in the room who would, become the face of this, basically, in the story next season. Like, yeah, Brenner fucking kicked ass working with Miller. I wish we got more unique, collaborative, writing, editing duos like that in the show, crossing the eras. I guess technically Brenner wrote the Big World movie, but we're gonna...
I hate how Thomas fans still give Brenner most of the credit. Sharon Miller wrote the script and then Brenner edited.
Yeah,
it.
like you can tell Miller was generally trying throughout all this era. Like with a lot of the episodes, yeah, she probably just like templated them.
And she's a damn good, and she's a damn good voice director too. So
yeah, she did a good service to the show. Yeah, this is easily probably some of her best work because, like, yeah, all of the exchanges sound so natural. And there's moments where the narrator stops fucking yapping, especially if you watch the US dub. There's like that one bit when Thomas is like racing around the bend. And it's just letting the music do its thing. It's like, oh my god.
and Michael Angelis is talking over it in the UK dub. Thomas raced as fast as he could, as fast as his wheels would carry him. Which wasn't very fast at all.
Yeah, the less narration, the better. Because man, this movie really nails down like actually being a movie. None of the Thomas movies before this have felt like complete structured movies outside Great Discovery, and even then there's songs in there. Like yeah, Blue Mountain Mysteries.
This one also has songs.
But they feel like they're integrated like they would be in a movie. You know, and we get to see all this like the Corey set is really cool. I honestly don't mind that it becomes the narrow gauges spot. I do wish they didn't forget the wharf existed.
I just don't like how visually stale it looks. They could have brought back the wharf.
It's very gray. The nitrogen era is known for being gray, and I like that. It's Britain, yeah. the funny British jokes.
I've been to Britain myself. It's miserable.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
But
There's a reason why they say it's rainy. Probably because they need some reason to carry all those umbrellas around, right?
Anyway, the narrow gauge bitches are back and they're great. They're actually not babies. Like Scarl always sounds like a dude,
like a man. They're
oh, it's so nice because I was just dying during the fucking hit era whenever it was one of their episodes, and then this is just like, oh my god, they're actual like adults who like even when Redeus is like nearly like loses his fucking life, he's just like, oh, we down safely.
Luke and
just laugh it off. Awesome.
Luke is very admirable. I relate greatly.
Oh, Luke's such a sweetheart. Is he basically the variant of this series? Anyway, yeah, like yeah.
His story is fucking terrifying. Like you fucking think you killed a guy. Then you live your whole life in fear, thinking that he's actually dead because of you, and then people start hunting you down for it. Yeah, it's a great story beat.
Yeah, and then there's looking around, like Thomas piecing together the stairway, the story, like fucking Unlucky Tug compared him to fucking Nick Carraway, that's protagonist from The Great Gatsby for you youngins. Yeah, you gotta. I've never read it myself, but yeah, because
I've read it. It's a good book.
Yeah, I guess like the only thing with that is yeah, Duncan's just fucking missing because the whole thing's about this yellow engine. And it's like obviously he spoke a different language, but like yeah, I don't know. It is kind of a shame that they either couldn't have the reference because they actually did go to Wales to like get the reference photos, and he was like being rebuilt at the time or whatever. It's either that or yeah, it probably would have it confused the story a bit. I don't know, but yeah, like. We obviously find out it's Victor, and oh my god, it is so awesome that they like expand his character. Like it had to have been intended from the start. It had to have been because like
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
So
They changed his voice from Matt Wilkinson to David Padella.
Oh my god, I'm kind of shocked they didn't do it for Series 16 either. Because like yeah, David Padella just he gives so like everyone in this movie is giving heartfelt performances. It's like. The voice actors were actually able to wake up and do what they were there to fucking do. And yeah, given Martin Sherman's pay disputes, fucking, I don't blame him for not giving a shit. What if the bad scripts? Even then, it's hard for anyone to. Man, it's just like this movie is just like it's not just a wake up call because this is easily like the heaviest Thomas movie. I don't think anyone can dispute that. You could argue Lost Treasure, but that's just a lot of action and spectacle. I kind of feel sad, like, because I used to worship that movie, and now I'm just kind of like, man, it's great-ish, but it's like, you know, this movie's just more grounded and restrained, you know, despite the fact it's about, you know, an engine thinking he murdered someone. It's, yeah, it's like, they actually has some restraint. I'm just looking here to see.
This movie's just like it's just damn good.
how they recreated the some of the episodes is really nice.
Yeah. They did that shot for shot with like, and they even lowered the tunnel like it was in season 1, which The Adventure Begins didn't even do.
Yeah, suck it, Ark. You guys fucking did it way worse. Holy shit.
Suck my dick. After this, the show will get new writers and everything will be better for a few years until the big butthole.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these next 5 seasons as much as fucking possible because, man.
Next 4, because 21 doesn't count.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Because unlike season 7, where I do agree, it's just fucking proto-hit or boring shit. I've seen some episodes of season 21 and they're pretty good. Like, Shadow Edwards are obviously just kind of meh, whatever.
But anyway, this is me saying that if you ever want to get your testicles cut off, then I'm the guy right for it.
Fuck Tyler.
And if you ever want to get some good food, then Inky, my boy here, has you covered because he is a devourer.
McMuffins are on sale, they're delicious. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for the Hit and Nitrogen Era podcast. That was mostly painful, excruciating. I'm never watching these seasons again, except season 11 and 16. Because those
I'll force you through season 15 one of these days, like I will with Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked, which Orta likes for some reason.
All right. Guess
See y'all later.
We gotta go fast out of here. That's totally not.
Gotta go faster.
That's there you go. That's like, I guess, a hint for the next fucking episode. I don't know. Man.
Yeah. Bye.
Everyone fucking laughed because that's apparently how we're gonna contrive this story. Fucking
yeah, we here.
God damn it!
Tom, you're not working on your building materials for mail cars. Spencer is Mr. Bubbles' branch line. What? James hit the mayor. Now he will be late.
That's right, boss.
What do you think you are doing? You are an engine on my railway. Do you understand? You will do as I say when I say it. Do you understand? The diesel works have been on fire. Do you understand? The steamworks have been bashed and banged. Do you understand? My engines is being really useful. Do you understand?
Heaving hooks? Was that meant to happen?
Boss.
So you see, Thomas. No, by my order. Thomas, the branch line is still missing. Most famous docks on Sodor is at the Sodor Steamworks. My car is building materials for corks. What is corks? Confusion and delay is my railway. Mr. Bubbles has lost James, and the balloons are working on your branch line. The bottles in your freight car have corks. Corks is corks. What is corks? What are you, Victor? No, I thought you were corks. My car has been bashed and banged. And because of the special bubble liquid, James hit the buffers with his freight cars off the school roof. I thought you were really...
Heaving hooks?
What have you done to my car?
It's a fun funnel.